Today we're talking about Google Display Ads, how we make them easily, how we make them look professional, and how we get them done in minutes. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Mike Mancini with ppcvideotraining.com. I'm a Google Ads agency owner, I'm a trainer, and I'm a consultant, and I've been working with Google Ads or AdWords for about 15 years now. So when we build out Google Ads campaigns, one of the campaigns that we always want to build is a retargeting campaign. But to do a retargeting campaign, you want to have what are called display ads. A lot of the time when we talk with campaign owners, we find out they do not have retargeting campaigns set up. They talk about the fact that creating these display ads or creating multiple sizes, creating multiple images to test is just too complicated or takes too long or it's too expensive because they're hiring it done. We are going to show you how to eliminate all of those arguments right here, right now. So let's jump right into the training and we'll show you how to create Google Display Ads. Now we are going to fly through this training. You can obviously pause it as we go and then you can keep up that way. But we want to show you just how quick and easy this can be. We are at canva.com. This is the tool that we use. We talk about it a lot in our videos, canva.com. It's about 12 bucks a month. And you know what? Even if you just get 1 month, it's obviously much cheaper than hiring a designer. So the first thing you need to know is what size of Google Ads are you going to create? We have a Google Ads display cheat sheet. You can get this for free down below in the description. We'll title it like that, Google Ads display cheat sheet. You can download that and you can see all the different sizes of Google Ads there are, as well as the top performing ad sizes. Google lets you know what those are so that you don't have to go and create 30 different images. So the first display ad we are going to create is 300 by 250. Now the first one always takes the longest getting it set up, and then you'll see just how fast you fly through the other images that you're going to make. So we're going to create a design, custom dimensions, 300 by 250, click create design. First thing you want to do is you want to title it. We're going to say, we want you back. And we are going to say 300 by 250. That way we have that image size in the name so we can find it easily. Now we're going to title this, We Want You Back. This is going to be a retargeting ad for people who land on our website. We want to show them that we know that they visited and we want them to come back. So over here, I'm going to go to photos. I'm going to say, miss you. Now there's a lot of images that will come up. We actually have already done a search for this. This is the image. You can see it says premium. Premium means you have to buy it. Otherwise, if you want free images, just do a search and click on free. We've already bought this image. It costs us $1. So I'm going to use this image and remove watermarks, purchase. And we are going to just size it correctly. All right, we're going to use it just like that. Now we're going to put some text in here. We like this heading. We are going to say, seriously, we know you want to see inside. We need to obviously make that a little bit smaller. Let's space it a little bit closer together. And let's align it to the left side. Probably make it even a little bit smaller. Let's just adjust this a bit here. And then we are going to just kind of modify it a little bit like that. Maybe space out a little bit more. All right. Seriously, we know you want to see inside. Now we want these kind of in our colors of our website, of our branding. So we are going to make it yellow. Now that doesn't pop very much because of the background. So what I'm going to do is duplicate it. Now I'm going to change the color to our blue color that we have. It's almost a black. And I'm going to position it backwards, right behind it. So now I can just use the arrows on the keyboard and adjust it so it looks like it's got a kind of a background or a bold underneath it. And I'm going to group that together. All right, so when I move it around, it looks like that. So seriously, we know you want to see inside. And then I'm going to do a subheading. I'm going to say click for 20% off Google Ads training one time only. And I'm going to bold that. I'm going to align it to the left. Let's make it a little bit closer together. And it's probably a little big, so we're going to size it down. And let's change the color. Let's go white here. And that's still probably a bit big. Spacing. Now you can take all the time you want on this. We're obviously going through this quickly, but we're just about done with the first image. So I'm going to see how this one looks, and then I also want to make sure we add our logo. I'm going to put that right down here, just like so. All right, seriously, we know you want to see inside. Click for 20% off Google Ads training one time only. And now I'm going to download that. It'll save as the name that we already have in there, and I'm going to save it. Now, I want to do a different size. This is where it gets really, really quick. So the next one we want to do is, let's say resize, and we want to do custom dimensions, and we want to go 300 by 600. We're going to say copy and resize. So it'll save both images for us, and you can see it's come right up here. If we want to remove the watermarks, we need to buy that image, which we can. There's a ton of free images over here. We just happen to really like this one. We want to see how it performs. So I don't mind paying a few dollars in images. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this around and I'm going to resize it. So let's say 42. That actually is pretty close. So let's say we want to, let's just go 40. All right, we're going to ungroup it because we got that one behind it. We know that's about the right size. We're going to go 40 here. And we are going to line these up again. Use your arrows and highlight both of them and click group so we can move them easier. Perfect. This is actually going much quicker than I thought. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. And we're going to make this a little bit bigger as well so you can read it easier on this ad. Click for, let's go 20% off Google Ads training, one time only. And we're going to highlight this a little bit. We're going to underline it. So to underline, we're going to say elements. We've got, go down here, click on lines, and you can just do that. And if you want to change a color, you can change a color on the line, whatever you want to do. And that looks good. Now maybe we want to, I want to bring that down there a little bit. So let's ungroup. Set this up. And there we go. We have our second ad. Now we're going to title it the same name of our ad, except we're going to change the size. This one is 300 by 600. And we're going to download. And we're going to save it as 300 by 600. And you can see we already have two ads. Now for the next one, we would just go up to resize, click on custom dimensions, and let's say we want 160 by 600. Copy and resize. Now here's our image. We might want to move that around, and we might want to move this up here like that, and move these down here, and then you might have another image just like that. And that's how you can create these ads very quickly with very little budget. If you're looking for some help with your retargeting campaigns or your Google display campaigns, in the description below there's a couple of different links. One is our consulting link. In our consulting calls, you can ask us whatever you'd like. We will walk you through step by step if we need to. If we need to, there's screen capture technology that we put on those videos so you can actually watch what we're doing and see exactly how we do it. And if you'd like to sign up for that, there's a link down below. And also we have our Google Ads course. Now those courses will walk you through step by step using that screen capture technology, and you can watch how we do it for our clients in our own agency. So if you like that video, do us a favor, hit the like button below, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you like more Google Ads training videos, over on the right hand side, you'll see some of our more popular videos on how to set up campaigns, as well as how to fix or optimize already existing Google Ads accounts. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.